People don't respect you because they like you. They respect you because you're consistent and they know what they're getting with you. Show up every day. Show up and be prepared. Keep your word. Be consistent in your decision making. You can't do one thing for one person and turn around and do a completely different thing for another person. People notice that, and that takes away from your credibility, and it takes away from the trust that they have in you that you are going to be consistent. So even when it's tough and you're making decisions that feel like a little bit like uncomfortable or even like morally wrong, when you're consistent, that does more to build your trust and credibility with your team than anything else. Make decisions. A lot of times we are so nervous to get it wrong that we push off making actual decisions until we're forced to do it. Leaders who can make decisions and move forward garner a lot more credibility and trust with their teams than people who are wishy-washy or just don't know what to do. Even if you're wrong, making a decision is better than not making a decision at all, because you can always backtrack and you can always say, oh, we got it wrong, let's try something else. Hold people accountable, including yourself. Yesterday, I made a huge mistake and one of my team members caught it. And I'm really trying to encourage an environment where mistakes happen and we just fix them. We don't immediately start pointing fingers and blaming other people for those mistakes. So she brought this mistake to me, and thankfully, like, it was an easy fix. And so we just tackled it and said, wow, I don't know what I was doing, but I made a mistake, and we move on. I know now to like check myself. I'm holding myself accountable that I made the mistake and I'm going to make sure that I don't make it again. And two, I celebrated the fact that my team member found my mistake and called me on it, because I always worry a little bit as the CEO that when I make mistakes, people are just fixing them and not calling me out on them. And I really don't want that. The last thing is just celebrate wins often, loudly, share it with everyone. Make your culture something that people are proud of and want to celebrate with you. That when the business wins, everybody wins, not just you as the leader taking the credit for it. So if you do those things, you're gonna earn credibility. A lot of times people think like, oh, they're not gonna be my friends. Well, you're not gonna be friends with the people that you manage. If you can, great, but you also have to do all those other things like the accountability and the decision making and the consistency and all that, and that makes it kind of tough. So you can still be respected without being people's best friends. It's hard to do both, to be the bestie and the boss, and sometimes you have to pick, and your job is telling you that you need to be the boss. I would much rather be someone that people can count on than being the person that gets invited out for drinks or coffee or anything like that. I want to be the leader that people are secure with, that they feel good about working with, not that I need to get invited to anything else or text on the weekends or whatever like that. I just want to be respected for the work that I do. And I want people to feel good about being led by me.